What is up, baby girls? We are back for the final match of today, which is going to be Immunity versus Avant Garde. Slightly delayed, had a bit of a problem with GoTV, but it has now been rectified, and I am today joined by Avela. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Excellent.
Awesome. He's good and excellent at the same time.
Yeah.
That can't be bad. Right, so
Never.
we are going on to Mirage. The knife round has happened already, and I believe Immunity won the knife round. So they will be starting on the CT side, which is always important. Mirage is probably my favorite map at the moment.
Really?
Actually,
why?
When Dan was playing dirty matchmaking on his own, I say dirty because it's not FACEIT pugs. It's not 128 tick. It's not free. Well, it is free, but it's not 128 tick. Anyway, okay. When he started queues, he only plays Dusty and Mirage. Okay. Because playing on your own is less than ideal in matchmaking.
Yeah, of course.
Let's put it that way. So those Mirage and Dust 2 are
why is it your favorite
the most salvageable. Because I like the T side because I can, like, if I get a good spawn for A, I can just charge up A ramp and try and get a quick pick with the AWP. And I just enjoy it. It's like a nice open map, and I feel like it's not a stressful map like Inferno might be if you're playing T side.
Yeah. And
so you on both sides you can have some fun, basically.
I guess.
You don't like it?
No, I like it. I like playing on the A side, on CT. But it's frustrating to play Mirage on T side when you don't have mates who know what's going on.
I think it can be worse on other maps. But the worst thing is when someone's baiting you. It's like if you're trying to walk into a sneaky position with an AWP and someone's just coming along with their horse hooves behind you, and it gives your position away, and then you die, or you can't abuse your advantage. It can be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, it can be
annoying. Never mind that. It is Immunity versus Avant Garde. Both these teams are 1-0 at the moment, so this may be a fight for who stays on top with Vox.
Indeed,
we shall have to see. Actually, I'm not sure if these guys will have a game in hand against Vox. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll find out for you later. So we should be getting into this anytime soon. Immunity versus Avant Garde. So some people feel like Immunity are the best team in...
Yeah, the best or second best is between them and Vox.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Look at the... Oh, that's interesting. Immunity 80% to Avant's 20%. But the thing is, Immunity, they've got one player who used to play for Vox, SnypeR.
Yeah, he is.
He's their in-game leader. And the rest of the team have been together for like quite a long time as well. Almost as long as Vox. So, yeah, I think they're either the best or second best. And we're going to hop into the game. Immunity, they won the knife round. They'll be starting off on the CT side. Avant say they like Mirage quite a lot. So it's a map that they like playing. On the other hand, Immunity's favorite map seems to be Inferno. Again, big thank you to whoever sent these nice little pieces of information to FACEIT, or specifically to Dan last week.
Okay, so passive start here from Avant Garde. You can see they're not going to engage in mid just yet, but I wouldn't expect crazy mid push here from the CTs on the pistol round. So nice flash coming in there for the team, and that's a good start here. Promising things from Avant Garde. Nice smoke in the mid area as well. Oh, Rickeh gets shot in the back by a teammate there. Down 62 HP, but there is one player, one CT here on the B-bomb site to try and defend it. It's SnypeR. He goes down 3 versus 3 now as the T's plant the bomb. Nice positioning there from Sheep. Gonna get a frag.
It's a really nice idea there by Avant to play the B-split. Sheep, though, he'll get yet another frag, and the bomb planted. Time is ticking for Rickeh. He has to go for it. There's pretty low health. He's going to get the first frag. Sheep is relatively low. He's on top, and he won't be ready for that, as he will clutch the round Sheep in a 1v1, and they'll pick up the first round, the pistol round. But we don't see a lot of that. B-split, 3 guys brushing short, connector smoked off on the pistol round. Yeah,
it was pretty good. Then it was well executed there with the flashbang from the teammate. He was further back, so it's a pop flash, etc. Very well done. So the 2 players who got kills there, well, 3 players got kills, but we're going to see 2 scouts on the CT side. So got Yam and SnypeR.
This is great position for the scout because you get the jumping shot, and it's so accurate on the nerf it, please. It's so accurate, and
don't get me started on that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just talk for the whole game about the scout. But yeah, 2 scout buy is not a bad idea whatsoever. He's actually pushing here, SnypeR, and he does catch one of the terrorists.
That's a very aggressive position indeed. Again, from you saw when he was jumping, he had a sliver of a gap to try and aim with, and I'm going to double peek, but PeetyG is going to go down. Now, we've seen some crazy scout rounds from the Oceanic region before. And are they all going to try and push
Avant are making a mistake pushing it because number one, they've got a guy hidden on the corner, the CTs, and SnypeR's already done quite a lot of damage, and he's got a scout.
You can see James is facing the wall in case flashbangs come in, so SnypeR's going to bait for his teammates. James,
he landed another shot.
See how patient he can be. He shouldn't engage the first person. He's not going to wait.
To the side. Oh, he only gets one.
Oh, he should have waited. He should have waited. That was really unfortunate. He could have got 2, 3, 4 frags there if he had just not pulled the trigger straight away. But obviously, with such mayhem going on, who knows when somebody would flick trying to check the corner. It is a common corner to check. But look, Avant Garde only have 2 players remaining. They've got a scout and an AK versus a scout and 2 USPs. Rickeh, though, is in a strong position to finish things off here, as he does have the flank. Look at him just creeping behind. Won't need it, as Yam
those scouts
will put in the rest of the work.
Those scouts picked up, I think, almost all the kills, except for the 157 frag that James made. So very good buy for Immunity, and they actually pick up the second round.
I can only imagine that they tried to push the scout because they probably expected the B site hold to be a lot weaker. Probably expected maybe, you know, there's a scout there and they're going to have more players towards the A site, which is probably why they had that reasoning, but they had to check that corner. You always have to check that corner where James was staying, and despite Immunity winning the round, I think James could have got a lot more damage in there if he was just a little bit more patient, but hey, it worked out in their favour, so never mind.
Look at this by Yam, pushing through connector there. Getting close to the echoing terrorists may not be the best idea, but he did flash himself through, and the terrorists tried to go for that mid control, but get completely shut down by the AK of Rickeh.
Yeah, Rickeh playing the piano there with the AK, just tapping all the players down.
Is that supposed to be like saying Rick, but in an Australian accent? Rickeh.
I kind of want to say it in like an EastEnders accent.
Yeah, it's an EastEnders accent. Rickeh.
Rickeh.
I think it's more like that.
Rickeh.
All right, Rickeh.
Anyway, enough of that. Look at this aggressive positioning here from Imagine. Nice positioning though by is that HaZ?
HaZ.
I think it's HaZ, but with Os at the end of it, which I respect. Okay, so good anti-eco here so far. James has 23 HP, but only Sheep remains, so I don't think James will be going down in this particular round. But again, that was good positioning by the T player in T-App. Something we've seen from Virtus.pro recently is HaZ playing the Palace area. And he plays a little bit more forward than that, but still a passive position. Almost gets 2. Yam goes down, but James gets the trade.
Yam.
And James survives with 4 HP. So that could have been a lot more expensive for the CT side. But something Taz does is he kind of hangs around in like this kind of area.
Yeah.
So he has a small gap. If there are multiple CTs pushing, then he can easily just move to the side and retreat if he needs to. But he'll kind of loiter around here, then go around this way, and just wait for CTs to push, and then go for the assaults onto the site later on, once his team have control of connector.
Indeed. Look at this. Full buy now by Avant. They've got the AWP on Sheep. And this is a great position here by Imagine to push underpass. To go behind the terrace, and you should be able to pick up an easy frag here as he takes down Chris. And that's 5 on 4 already. Terrace getting ready for the A-shot push. I mean, if you have a guy holding the flank, he has to be aware that he can get pushed from underpass. And now it's going to be they're going to be pushing in towards the site. Entry frag for Peety. Bomb will be planted in the smoke. Double Kobe nade, but they won't find any victims. Rickeh firing through the smoke, almost actually landing the shot. Now it's a 3v4 retake here for Immunity. They're actually pushing through the site, but the smokes protecting the terrace. And just as I say that, DVR goes down almost immediately. Sheep with a frag. They're at T-ramp. They know exactly where the positions are. An exchange of frags, and all of a sudden they're 2 men up. All the terrorists down, and they will get the bomb defuse. Close around there for Avant, but not good enough.
I think it might have been Rickeh who actually got the Dragon Lord drop in a mission, who I was talking about earlier.
Rickeh.
Yeah. Git. I haven't got a Dragon Lord. Do you know how much money I've spent trying to get one? Doesn't even make any sense. Like, it's not even really worth trying to do that. Let's not even go into the 2 Dragon Lore attempts we had on the stream for the viewers, not even for us, for the viewers, where we got an X-ray and an Orc Chameleon, which is the best thing ever. I think in future we should pick really the extra skins should be skins where you get like really awful drops. So either you get a Dragon Lore or you get like nothing, like absolutely nothing. But anyway, it is 4-1 in favor of Immunity. And we're going to see a battle for connector here, but the smoke is in favor of the CTs, at least for the moment. But look, there's already a player in the ladder room.
Rickeh. He might be able to catch him off if he's not careful. Imagine a great position to hold connector.
This is a baity angle indeed.
Oh, he sees DVR and he's going to move, and he'll pick up the first frag. Almost, I think he was going to go for the second as well. There was a guy short, Rickeh. He'll take down HaZ, who is waiting patiently for the moment to push towards window. And Imagine is still here at connector, keeping control. And right now, Avant are just running out of options.
They're very spread out as well, which is going to make it a lot harder for them to win the round. James in a sneaky spot here. Again, this is a little trick you can do on these boxes where you can just walk up them and then jump up to the top. It's very, doesn't look that obvious to you, but it's a very strong position, as you can see there. It's very hard to even see a player standing there. So now, Avant again spreading out. We're not going to see any trade frags from them. No. Just going one by one, and they're going to die here. That's going to be the round in favor of Unity with nobody dead. So again, they had 3 players left. We had 1 person in B, and then 1 person in connector, maybe other person in mid. But once they had limited numbers, they weren't really playing together. And I don't know. I mean, if the player towards B gets the frag, then maybe her teammates can come up short. But yeah, they weren't working to a joint aim, trying to run distraction or anything.
I guess they're just trying to see if one of them could get a pick. Before
yeah, but it was too disjointed for my liking.
It's the Tech 9 train here, and they're going to pushing towards the B site. It can be actually pretty brutal if they're able to flood into the site, if they're not shot down at B halls. But 2 Molotovs are going to slow them down for a few more seconds. SnypeR ready with that smoke as well. And he does see them coming. He throws down the smoke. It's a bit too late. It's actually behind them. Great flash, though, to slow them down. And James is going to start off with the first frag. Chris leading the way here with a Tech 9. He'll get an entry on James. And SnypeR is on really, really low health. Oh, another frag. It's a double. I don't think Sheep expected SnypeR just jump in front of him like that and give away his life. And now it's a 4-on-2 with Rickeh and Yam going for the retake. 1 up on Rickeh. Yam pushing in from the shop here. He'll be out with yet another frag. And Yam will be shot down. That's how good the Tech 9 can be in those eco rounds. And no armor as well on them.
People say that well, one person says that because I said that the Tech 9 it has too many bullets in the clip. It's got 32 bullets in the clip.
Yeah.
And while that's not the main problem is the running accuracy. It's still an issue because there's no dynamic with you pretty much never have to reload the gun in a round, and it shouldn't be like that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's what makes it even sometimes more dangerous in the CZ is because you don't have to reload. So like you can just keep putting pressure on players and just charge them.
Yeah,
with the Tech 9.
I've seen someone get 2 kills with 1 clip and have 6 bullets left. Like the 5.7's got I think 20 bullets in the clip, but 32 I just think is excessive. Anyway, we have 2 AWPs here for the CT side. Let's have a look at where they are. Yam is playing on the A side. It's got someone in Palace who I think has an AWP. So no, it's Avant who has the AWP, and yeah, it is Avant in Palace. So he needs to be careful with this angle, but he will find the first frag onto Heinous. Rickeh is playing an aggressive position in B. Yeah, again, there is a more passive angle, which is a lot tighter. But obviously, if people know their angles, they can pass that angle pretty quickly without you getting the frag. So he's gone for a more guaranteed angle. So looks like it's going to be an A push here, and there is 1 player in connector area. So let's see how he contributes later on.
Well, he can push in and do a lot of damage here because none of the CTs are looking at connector at the current moment, and Chris is going to push through. James has no idea. He's looking at Palace, and he will get the first frag and the second. Beautifully done there by Chris, and that opens up the A site completely for the terrorists, as they will get the bomb plant and the 2-man advantage. It's 4-on-2. Rickeh and SnypeR have a pretty tough job. 1 person coming in from short, and Chris is there to stop him. That nade, however, will do a bit of damage on Chris, and Avant seems like they might pick up their 3rd round here, as the rest of the CTs are going for the save and tap.
Someone's
PeetyG
knocking on the
goes
door.
Down.
Yeah, well, this is that's a really good example of how you play connector. Something which I think is commonly lacking from North American Counter-Strike at the moment, but it's nice to see it being abused properly by the Oceanic team. Absolutely, use it, abuse it. So Rickeh
he's gonna save that off.
Yeah. Going to save the AWP for now. So, Immunity off to a good start, but Avant Garde starting to catch up now, starting to make things difficult here for Immunity on the financial side of things. Rickeh going to spend some money, drop some pistols, and again, that's exactly what should have happened on that game of Cash, where 1 player had 5,300. Should have dropped pistols for his teammates to balance the money. This is exactly what we've seen from Immunity here, which is a very good play indeed. Look at this from the T's. They're going to go straight up into the A bomb site. No messing around. They're expecting the eco here from the CTs. They're going to have safety in numbers as they clear out this site with nades.
Great. Well done job there by PeetyG. Gets a frag on SnypeR as well. And another on James. And that's 3. There is 1 person here, though, at the ladder. Imagine. 50-50 can be dangerous if they're not careful about that. And the AWP is still in the hands of Rickeh.
But look how Rickeh's trying to throw the bait there. He threw a Molotov almost into Imagine spot to try and suggest that nobody's there. But the T's are going to be wiser than that. So it's the AWP versus 4. Let's see if he can save it this time.
We can get an ace on PeetyG here if he takes out Rickeh. Starts it off with a frag on HaZ.
He's got to be careful because he could easily be overwhelmed here. So I think he may have to go for the save now. He's
smart. He's smart because they've smoked it off, so they're probably going to go for the flank. It's not a very good smoke though, because it allows Rickeh to still. He can get an angle in towards the A site, but he's not going to be able to save that off. It'll be very, very difficult. He charges through, stops PeetyG from picking up that ace, and he makes it a 1v2. But it's another round for Avant. 4 rounds already on the T side. That's not bad here for Avant, and especially after they lost the second round, I was thinking they have to be careful because it seems like Immunity look really strong on the CT side, but. Yeah, man, that shot is insane, Rick.
No, you got to say it, man. That shot is insane, Rick.
Man, that shot is insane, Rick.
I think I did it better than you did.
I tried.
I don't think I did it very well.
I've never tried an accent, but the Australian accent, but for the first time, it's all right.
The thing people say in the UK, right, is shrimp on the barbie, but I don't even think they put shrimps on the barbie. People keep saying Australia in chat, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's rude either. I hope it's not rude. Oh, it means Australia. Okay, cool.
James.
I was scared. I was scared it meant something like, I don't know, something horrible. Australia. I don't know how they say it to make it sound like Australia.
I don't want to.
There we go.
I wish I could do a good Australian accent.
I wish you could too.
Well, Van started off nice and slow. They've got the bomb at T-spawn. They've got 2 players over at mid. And it seems like they're moving towards the B site now. That mid push. And I think they're perhaps waiting. They're probably waiting for the AWP to move out of position or something, but they've thrown no smoke. Very late connector smoke there. HaZ tried to get the frag on Rickeh, but Rickeh's now completely smoked off that connector and window. SnypeR's here in the ladder room to stop them from pushing in shot, but they should be aware that this could happen, and he will pick up an easy frag on DVL. But now that they know their position, Chris. Oh, look at Chris! This is a great spot for Chris, and he goes through. But Rickeh, with 19 health, he'll make the frag. SnypeR here. Boosted on top of this box of concrete.
How did he not get that frag? The problem is, like, they got to connect a frag, but the rest of the team are not in a position to abuse it. Sheep, though, getting a nice frag onto SnypeR, but they're still at disadvantage. PT, is he going to see the player in the fireboxes?
He checks Tetris. There's nobody there, and he gets shot down by Yam, who peeks at the right moment. Sheep knows exactly where he is. It's a difficult shot to make. Molotov down. He's going to back away and meet CTs right in front of him. They throw a Molotov with the Glock. He gets the frag. No! James is there! James puts an end to him. 6-4.
Okay, so that was a crucial round for the CTs there. Look at their economy, and you, I'm sure, will agree.
No,
so we're going to see the buy coming out for both teams, and let's see how much money both teams have afterwards. Again, we are 2/3 of the way into the first half, and post-purchase, both these teams looking pretty ropey at the moment, so whoever loses this round will be in dire straits.
I like the little bit of mathematics you just did there.
Thank you very much.
Impressed.
1 + 1 Availer is 2.
I won't disagree. Or it can be a window if you do it like a drawing. Did you ever have that joke with people?
No, actually.
To a window.
How do you draw 2 1s and make it a window?
1 plus in the middle, then equals 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Looks like a window. 4-squared window.
No, you're going to have to draw this for me. I don't understand.
I'll write it on your empty notes, mate.
Okay, so you can see Avant Garde playing a passive position there, top mid, just in case there was a push from the CT, something we've seen a lot from Na'Vi, for example, recently. Guardian likes to charge up
with PeetyG.
The AWP.
Oh, sorry, no, I was looking at that. I thought PeetyG was all the way up at shot, but no, he's just leading the way here at the B-holes. And this is a very aggressive position here by James. He's going to be punished for that. The 1-4 trade going to the benefit of the terrorists. They're pushing through. They know one person's coming in from shot. PeetyG with another entry frag, and he's been playing quite well when it comes to the entry side of things. Great Molotov here on market. Rickeh tries to slow the bomb plant down, and he won't be able to. The bomb will be planted. It's 3-on-3. The Immunity now coming in with a retake. Rickeh with the Matrix nade there, but oh, look at this positioning here by Imagine. I mean, Sheep probably thought he was smart coming in from there to flank any CTs who are deciding to flank, but it didn't work out for him. They know one person's coming. Oh, and Rickeh! I don't know how he missed that shot. PeetyG is still alive, and with 3 frags, he might get a 4K. It's a 1v1, and this would be absolutely huge for him if he picks up this round single-handedly. He sees the CT coming in through. He knows he's coming from there, and he hears him. They're running around, but there's not enough time. Imagine
he's going for the knife!
Oh, is it the chance? No, he's just going to make the frag anyway. But great play by PeetyG. Those excellent entry frags. Really smart play, playing with the time there after getting the bomb plant as well. But 6-5 as Avant make it yet another round, and that wasn't bad at all.
He resigned himself to death there and thought he'd go for the kind of the bonus money. Whips out the
he's going to die anyway.
tiger tooth.
Is that an expensive knife?
It is a very expensive knife. I'm not sure if I like it or not though. But
I think a lot of the new knives look a bit tacky, to be honest.
The marble fades M9 looks like an Ebola knife. I don't know. It looks like someone's put it in a petri dish with like 12 viruses and just left it there for 2 months. I really don't like it at all. Okay, so it is the anti-eco here, but Immunity getting the first frag with a P2000 no less.
That's quite interesting. They were going for that aggressive push towards ramp. They had 2 guys there, but then they just backed away after. Good smoke.
PeetyG's got to be careful there because he
doesn't get overwhelmed.
No one helping him versus
SnypeR.
3 CTs.
He went for that cheeky little flank, but didn't work out for him.
Speaking of cheeky little flanks, look at James's position. He is going to get the audio info that there is a rotation from T-spawn towards B. And if one of these
look
guys...
at them. They're so far ahead in B apps. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Corner.
Let them go through. Play it poker. Oh, no! Sheep was checking the corner.
See, he played it well by letting the first person pass, but a second person checked. Isn't... Oh, that's going to be so annoying. And now they're walking back towards the A-bomb site. Yeah, and now Immunity won't have the audio information. Imagine, though, is in a strong position to find out what's going on. And you can see the rotation from the other 2 CTs already. Yam, though, is in a difficult position now. He gets cut down. So does Rickeh. Only man standing is Imagine. Can he get any more kills? That is the question. They have no idea where he is at the moment.
It'll be difficult, but he might get one.
They're going to be looking everywhere but there, because that's just where they came from. And there it is, 6-6.
Very violent death.
So, even now the money is still crap for Immunity. If they go for the buy here, that Availar, it's going to be the jumbo sale buy. We're talking...
Jumbo sale?
We're talking Fisher-Price guns. We're talking... I don't even know what. We're talking...
second-hand
remote control cars that only go forward and left.
Sunday market buys.
Yeah, Sunday market buys. Vauxhall Sunday market. Have you been there before?
I went to Leeds Sunday market. I've never been to Vauxhall Sunday market.
Probably the same. I know what Leeds is like. I've heard about Leeds.
I used to buy bootleg PlayStation 1 games there.
I respect that.
Long time ago. Good times. But they're now pushing in towards the A site here. Full buy. Sheep with the op. In return, the CTs. Oh, they're actually going to make a frag here. Imagine! Oh, excellently done. Stops them from planting the bomb. And it's a 3v4 now, but Chris makes it a 3v3 with a frag towards mid. He's coming in from connector. Imagine he's still alive in a really, really annoying position because the bomb's is down right now. And Avant have to try and pick it up. They have to make the frags. Yam is ready and waiting here in connector to take down Chris. And all of a sudden, from a pretty good start for Avant, it seems like it might be something else, but Imagine goes down to HaZ, and now to 2v2. 45 seconds left on the clock. There is plenty of time, but James with the FAMAS. Oh, and he completely mows them down.
You beast.
What a beautiful spray down with the FAMAS.
Yeah, the problem with Imagine's spot behind that box is that he has no idea what angle is safe. So if he pops out, it's reasonably likely that he's going to get taken out as well. Yeah. Taken out he did get, but Immunity saved the round with that force buy. Very nice play by them.
Excellently done. And actually forcing Avant on a force buy. Well, not a... Well, actually, nade... Yeah, it is a force buy, really. Because... Well,
let's have a look at my money. They've only got one with armor. No, it's not a force buy.
No, it's not a force buy.
They're keeping their money... Well,
Sheep's gone pretty low.
Sheep's gone all in.
But he's been buying the op. Oh, he's gone for the armor. Wait. No. He just bought all the nades. Yeah, okay. But this is pretty dangerous. With the nades and the Tech 9s, I mean, they already won around with just Tech 9s only, no nades. But look at this DVR. He'll pick up yet another frag.
This is a complete mess. PT should not have been pushing like that on his own versus an eco. That's the power of the Tech 9. You close a distance and they get one shot to the head. That's the worst thing you could possibly do.
But look at
and they get a rifle out of it as well.
Great play there by Rickeh, and Imagine there to support as well. Sorry, by James. And Imagine he'll pick up 2, and this is really, really good, because if it wasn't for James there staying alive and getting those 2 frags, Avant would have probably been able to get the bomb plant, but it's still a 2v1. And DVR does have the Tech 9. You get straight for him. Oh, Tech 9 not landing any shots. He survives. 8-6. Immunity picking up a good round there, and much needed round, because I mean, Avant have already got 6 rounds, and if they won that, I mean, looking at the economy as it is now, if they lost that round, they would have been in a lot of trouble, because the loser bonus would have been absolutely gone. It
was far too expensive for them. I think James should rename his knife to T-Virus.
T-Virus.
Yeah, I think it needs to happen. Although it's not as bad as the marble. Actually, the marble phase should be T-Virus. Because that's like Resident Evil tier.
Fair enough. We'll look at this little space here. And the smoke. PeetyG is trying to do a cheeky one. He's expecting the ground at the moment.
Yeah, these smokes from Raj are quite interesting because you can often find little gaps. He didn't find a gap, but he found the angle, and that will be an early advantage in the last round of the first half to Immunity.
Ouch.
Getting
PeetyG
smoked
didn't
out
expect
again. But look at the position of the CTs. Oh, he finds him, but
he had no idea
he gets a frag anyway.
Where he was being shot from. Yam's still alive here. He'll get shot down finally by HaZ, but they've only got 2 players now, forcing themselves into a very heavily defended A site. I think in this kind of position, they're probably the back away or just spend some time to make the CTs kind of rotate. Either way, it's 9-6. Immunity picking up 9 rounds in. I mean, James, what do you think? Having 6 rounds on the T side.
That was quite an entertaining half actually.
It was.
It was back and forth.
Yeah.
Immunity come out with a 3-round lead, and Rickeh is up there with. Well, SnypeR's down there with only 3. Hey, wait a minute! SnypeR's in my dream team. He's got 3 kills.
Rest in peace, James Dreamteam.
Someone send him a message. Tell him to pull his socks up.
I mean, Titus already said that your dream team's actually doing quite bad. Is that true?
I'm getting wrecked at the moment. But in fairness, two of my players are Na'Vi.
Okay.
2 of my players play for Na'Vi, and they have missed a few matches because they were in America. So we're going to have a big Na'Vi week next week. So who knows? I could end up at the top of the leaderboard.
Can't you switch the players? Shouldn't you be switching them around?
Yeah, but I'm not really in a position to at the moment because I'm getting wrecked so bad that I've probably got no money to even sell a player.
We'll start off the second half here with a pistol. Round 4 armor buy here from Immunity, as they are getting ready to push.
If SnypeR doesn't get 10 kills in this half, I'm kicking him from my team immediately.
Oh, look at this, Chris. He snipes down SnypeR.
That's not a good start.
Yeah, it's not a good start, mate. I think you should just keep
Pressure's
quiet
on you,
about
SnypeR. You better fix up, buddy.
You're making it worse for him. You're making it worse for him. It's not helping.
I remember actually, while we have a few seconds here, one of my friends got sponsored for a Street Fighter tournament. They sent him to Paris, and while he's in a tournament, they said to him, like, you better come top 4 or you're kicked from the team.
That's not nice.
Like, who needs that pressure when they're about to play a tournament? That's completely unnecessary. Those guys were morons.
Look at this great. Oh! Oh! That was such a good shot from Chris. Rickeh, he'll get the entry frag on PeetyG and the bomb planted. Chris backs away from shot, stays alive, which is the right thing to do. And Yam, in the other perspective, does the right thing and pushes him and gets the frag. Now it's a 3v2 here, as DVR gets an entry frag on Rickeh. Another frag for DVR. And boom, while in the air, he goes down to Yam. Yam's still alive, picking up the USP. Oh, what a wonderful kill. He could win this 3v1 clutch if he gets the final frag. And there is a defuse kit on HaZ, though. He's not got a lot of health. He's going to go for the defuse. Oh, he tries to peek again, and Yam will actually win that 3v1 clutch in fantastic fashion. 4 kills for Yam. What a round for Immunity. Yeah, specifically, Yamunity.
That's a Yamunity.
Tried to do it.
Wow.
I tried it.
I don't even know where we go from here, Avela. Yamunity.
I'll just make my way towards the door.
All right, so Rickeh is going to just go with a Tech 9. 19-15 the bank, going to be going for that AWP later, no doubts. All right, so got a short push here from the CTs. They're going to boost behind the block, in fact. And let's see what they're doing it with. Yeah, we've got DVR in mid.
Not much.
That reminds me, actually, there's a fighting game play called Lord DVD.
DVD?
And when he does well, we call him Lord Blu-ray. When he does bad, we call him Lord VHS. But actually, DVD is because his name is David, but like nobody cares. It's DVD. Anyway, big presence here from the T's in the mid area.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh man, Yam just got his face chewed off.
That was actually really good by Rick. I don't know how PeetyG wasn't aware of him being in the ladder room, but really nice movement. And oh my god, the Tech 9 is just—it's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah, that was surely a headshot, but from that distance, it will not be a one-tap. And, oh, look at this. There's a massive flank coming in from the CTs here. From Sheep, look at the rotation from the remaining CTs. They know what's going on, and he gets the frag as well. Now they're going to be paranoid, but they don't have enough time to really mess around here. The bomb is down. There's 30 seconds left. It's 2 versus 4. This buy round is not going well for them whatsoever.
There's not much they can do at the moment.
They need to make a decision. They need to make it fast. They need to clear a site and plant a bomb quickly.
I think right now they just have to say, oh, they're going for the B site. I mean, 15 seconds left on the clock. CTs just have to back away and stop them from planting. Well, Imagine's going to get the frag, and somehow they're going to get the bomb plant as well. Another frag for Imagine.
Oh, HaZ!
HaZ.
Two P250s, and Avant Garde say, no, you do not. This match is not over.
Great job by Avant to pick up that round to make it 10-7 and to keep themselves in the game as well and force immunity onto an eco, which should give them yet another round. SnypeR with the AWP already. No armor, no nades, no nothing.
He's naked.
I wouldn't naked?
He's naked, man. He's not wearing anything.
Can we
he's
see,
got no
a third-person view of that?
He's got no Kevlar or helmet. Filthy pervert.
I
knew he shouldn't have asked you in.
I don't believe your words. I have to see it. Chris again.
Hey, if you want pics, you can ask him privately.
I'll send.
That's not what the stream is for, Avela.
Oh, look at that. It's the wall bang.
It's the wall bang.
It finally got a kill. The Chrisoaow. He's been holding shot relatively well so far.
Oh, look at this.
You're putting the camera at all the deaths, and it looks fantastic.
They're getting spanked on this anti-eco.
Spanked?
Spanked.
And you call me a dirty pervert.
Maybe we both are.
10-8.
Let's just leave that there.
I'm just gonna change the subject.
Oh, Rickey's got. See, this is what I'm talking about. Rickey's got a good spawn to just charge up A ramp and try and get a frag. If a player from A tries to run from A towards connector, that's exactly the thing I'm talking about. Unfortunately, he missed it on that occasion. But quite often you see CTs run across here into the connector area, and that can mean death for them.
Look at this. This mid push here from the CTs is going to be punished by Yam as he picks up 2 frags. HaZ finally takes him down, and because somehow James died somewhere on the map. I don't remember where. They're actually a 3v3. HaZ with another frag. That SnypeR's going to push him from connector because nobody's checking mid, and it's absolute bananas so far. The bomb's still down at mid. They're going to pick it up and move towards the site. But if he picks a frag here, they should go towards the B site because they know that he just came in from market. Now they're still going to go towards the A site.
Heinous went Super Saiyan for a few seconds there. He just savaged someone through smoke and then just popped out and got a pre-fire towards Palace as well.
Yeah, they are going towards the B site. Smart decision. DVR sees one. Oh! SnypeR. No mercy.
He took the unfavourable angle and just shot him straight in the face.
You must be happy he's got 3 frags. That's half of the amount of frags that he's had this game.
Hey, he's doubled his frags.
Yeah.
This is brilliant.
Good start.
I could barely ask for more, Avela, at this point.
It's because you didn't mention his name anymore. 11-8. Immunity picking up another terrorist round. And because it's been so back and forth, look at their money. They're not able to afford a full buy here. They've gone for armor on 2 players, CZ and Desert Eagle.
This Go TV, these grenades is ridiculous.
It makes it interesting.
Spending space and time. Okay, so all the Ts are heading over towards the B bomb site. Save for one. Just watching the flank. It's going to be... Let's have a look at who that is. That is SnypeR, just keeping an eye on things. But also, it means they don't have to worry about short for while he's doing that. But
there's a slow train outside of the B site. They're slowly moving out of the site they're going to, which is not the best choice for them now, but they don't really have access to the information. Now the terrorists should get an easy plant on the B site. Chris sights them, but Yam will put an end to his life.
Yeah, the thing about this is that, look at the aggressive positions that the Ts can now take. It's going to make it a lot harder for any damage to get done here by the CTs.
Yeah, it's... I mean, if they kept their positions inside the site, they might have been able to do something or other, but they just moved out at the wrong moment, thinking that perhaps they were going towards the A site. But Avant will lose that round. I think they're going to try and save the armor on SnypeR.
Oh, you got a flank here.
PeetyG might get an exit flank and pick up.
Ooh, he's got no health.
Caster's curse, James.
I've never seen somebody just died like on a flower pot before.
Yeah, on the flower. He's on the flower pot. You gonna take a screenshot? He's taking all the angles.
Oh, look at that!
Photographer James.
It's almost like he knows that we're doing it as well.
He looks like he's just chilling.
What a dominating pose!
Yeah.
Standing over the carcass
of his enemies.
All right, so double AWPs coming out for immunity.
Is that the right thing to do usually on the T side? I don't
Hey
know.
man, these Oceanic teams are nuts. I'm telling you, three AWPs on CT side of us two. They just like the AWPs, man.
Yep. Absolute madness.
Okay, so here's a T-virus knife on PeetyG. So
right now,
all the different colors.
Default setup here by Immunity, keeping the map control. They've given away mid. We've got one person pretty deep at B halls.
I'm wondering if PeetyG's silencer is going to expose his position there.
Look at this. I mean, I don't know how Imagine got into that position without being sighted, but he does see one of the CTs coming through and lands quite a lot of damage on HaZ. Follows it up with a nade, but it's not enough to get the frag. Oh, Yam! Great peek. And that's a great bit of teamwork as well. He probably gave him the information that he backed away to jungle, and Yam just timed that peek perfectly. And that's an entry frag, and it seems like the bomb is now moving towards the B site here.
Oh, but look at the information play from the CTs here. Peety gets a frag onto Apps, but also DVR he just poked his head into lower A and saw that nobody was there. Looks like he's going for another look as well, but look how far away this rotation is going to be from the CTs as, let's see where the bomb is going. Oh, it's an underpass at the moment because there was Imagine poking around B Apps, so it looks like it's going to be a split towards A after all.
Oh, what a
shot there by Yam. There's still, though, a player. It could all come down to DVR's position. If he just comes out at the right time, he could get 2 frags!
Yeah, it's the first one. And also Sheep's in a great position to cut him off from Connector, but SnypeR's able to push through and get a frag, get a bomb plant, sorry. It's still 3v2. PeetyG is going to check CT while one of his teammates is pushing from T-ramp. And this is a great position here by the terrorist who's hiding at mid, because he knows there's a player there and he will be able to take him out. And it's very important that Sheep should have been able to push in from that position. Either way, they take down DVR, and now it's just PeetyG on his own against 2, running around with a pistol. Oh, the no-scope! And he knows where the final player is.
He doesn't have a kit, though. He can't win the round. It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. He won't be able to get it.
What's
and somehow he's like,
why is he going for it?
Maybe if I point my AWP at it, it gets scared.
Maybe if I shoot the bomb.
It won't explode? I don't know.
That was an awkward position for him.
And this is not good news for Avant, who are now 5 rounds behind and on an eco as well. Not good at all. 13-8 now. Avant, in this kind of position, they really should just go for a stack, A-site stack maybe, or any stack really. Oh, aimbot version Yam.
Nice timing pick there by Yam. Again, those are the things I love about Mirage. You could just be so crazy aggressive on the early stages of a round like that. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so this is a fairly clean round so far. Only Yam going down after Ramboing 2 people. So they won't be too worried about this. Avant Garde's money going into the next round. Maybe their final full buy if things don't go well for them. But hopefully it does. I would like to see this go a few more rounds.
It should.
Murder to Excellence. Isn't that like a lyric from a Jay-Z album?
What's that?
Murder to Excellence. The name of somebody's AK.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, apparently I'm a thug according to you.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Or is it you and Thorin?
No, Thorin said you're a thug, and I was like, James isn't a thug.
Thorin said I'm a thug?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I said, James is like, not very thuggy. He's just a standard
He thinks I'm a thug?
Londoner. Yeah.
I don't even know.
I mean, do you think that's a bit racist?
No. I don't. If you ask me if I think Thorin's a racist, no, I don't think Thorin's a racist.
No, I don't, but I'm saying you've been thinking you're... But anyway, they push in through Connector, Imagine, and they lose a player.
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea. That was a hard question for you. I could see that. You're thinking about
I didn't know where to go with it.
Chris and HaZ, frag each. This is a good start here for Avant this round. And it was interesting. I don't know why they were running through Connector like that, but through the smoke. But HaZ, he was there and ready and waiting. Now the terrorists are deciding to regroup. And as I say that, they're not actually deciding to regroup. They've got one person going towards the B site. And maybe they want to get a cheeky plant in the A site and have SnypeR fake the B push.
Oh, let's see.
It might be the case. It might be the case.
The CTs don't need to go for any crazy rotations here because they're all alive, so they should be smarter than that.
Yeah, they've got relatively good positions. They've got 2 guys on the A site. I think PeetyG should just stay on Connector because there is somebody looking at B apps from short. So great flash by PeetyG coming all the way from short. And that allows HaZ to pick up an easy frag on James. Now SnypeR, he gets an entry frag on PeetyG from Connector. He'll be shot down by Chris though, and HaZ catches Yam. Wow, that was a nice shot through the wall there.
Yeah, they get the AWP as well, and an AK, which is good.
Double up. This is double up is pretty good for the CTs on Mirage. You've got a guy who plays window, or he plays like from jungle, checks palace, or even gets a pick at T ramp, and then you just have a guy at B with an AWP.
What's also nice, depending on how much the T's try to push mid, is playing one short and playing one CPL can be good as well. It's something that Flipside do of World Edit playing CPL and Simple playing short. I know Happy likes to play short with an AWP as well.
Yeah.
Really strong positions, but we're going to see Sheep on the A sites with it. This is a position that I think Delpan likes to play.
I mean, Immunity have a lot of time to just try different strats and just go for it, and they're going to go for the B push here. Chris is in a great position to support his teammates, and he gets 2 frags. There's a rotation from the CTs. They pop down. They're spilling into the site, but Chris makes it a 3rd. Yam burns PeetyG alive, and the terrorists are pushing into the site here, and they will be able to get a bomb plant. But they're still playing for the peaks, which is a good choice for them here. Good flash there. Imagine knows that somebody's at. Oh, park bench. That was so fast by Imagine. Great shot. Now it's a 2v2. 2 ops against 2 AKs. Not the best position for Avant to be in. And the bomb is actually going towards the A site here. And I think the CTs aren't aware of it yet. They've got Rickeh, who's
oh, someone's twigged.
Taking up their attention. Oh, he won't be able to make the frag. DVR takes him out. And that was an important frag indeed. Now it's a 2v1. They should be switching to rifles, or one of them at least, to make it an easier job to retake this. But it's a very important round for Avant, because if they don't win this, it should be GG. Oh, he gets the frag in. That's really, really nicely done by Imagine. He pushed for one angle, he got the information, and he got a free frag with it as well. It's DVR against Imagine in a 1v1, and the hopes of Avant Garde are on it. He picks up the 5-7, he doesn't land the headshot, he throws the flash. He has to go for it sooner or later. There's not a lot of time left on the clock, but he won't make it. Imagine gets the frag instead. Excellent play by him to get another 4K and make it 15-9.
It took him really long just to even try and wallbang. Because, I mean, there are 2 boxes for him to choose from, but pick one of them. I mean, he did it in the end, but just wasn't enough time there. Although I don't think he was terribly sure at the beginning as to where the T was, but it is match point now, and quite a few here for Immunity. And look at the buy from Avant Garde. They've gone for the 4th buy, the jumble cell buy. Only 2 rifles on the board here, so things not looking good for them at all. And look at the possession of mid. Look at he's in CPL already. There's a minute 30 on the clock, and Yam is in CPL. This is madness.
House invasion by Yam. Tried to go for the scream tap. Didn't land the headshot though. They've already lost 2 players. Seems like it's the end of the road for Avant in this match, and Immunity might be going undefeated. Sheep picks up 2 frags though. It makes it a more manageable experience for Chris and PeetyG. Well, they've had pretty good games, both of them. They've just not been able to pick up the rounds on the CT side and get that momentum. PeetyG pushing in from T-ramp here. And it's 2 Desert Eagles against an open 2 AKs. Oh. Brutal death. As Chris on his own, seems like it is the final nail on the coffin here, as Immunity will win the game 16-9, make it 2-0. They win two games.
They go 2-0 so far in the Oceanic League. So congratulations to Immunity. Very strong showing by them. Good showing by Avant Garde as well, but Immunity just ran away with it in the end and ruined the economy of the CT side. So that was very enjoyable, I thought.
I really enjoyed that. First Oceania games I've cast, and it was really enjoyable. Great CS, and they've got potential. They've got a lot of potential, these lads.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to who ends up top of the ladder later on in the league. So yeah, it was really good 3 matches today.
I enjoyed it, James.
Yeah, dominating performances as well. And I do think even for the teams that lost, specifically the first 2 games, there's a lot they can take from that, a lot they can review, and hopefully come back stronger next week.
Definitely, especially after that 16-0 by Vox.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
A lot to learn.
There's a hell of a lot. And the best thing for them is, because there was another cash game straight afterwards, they have a complete comparison. They've got 3 CT sides they can look at. What are these guys doing that we're not doing?
Yeah.
And vice versa. So that it's been a good morning for us. Hopefully it's been a good evening for you if you are in Oceania. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And we will see you later on today on the FACEIT stream with some European matches as well as SLTV later on. And after that, we will see you soon with more Oceanic matches. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.